What's going on, guys? Today in this video I wanted to give you guys an update on how my portfolio is doing and what's been going on in the markets the last few months. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. Today is being a little kind to me. I'm almost at 1% growth of my portfolio. I'm up $128. The past week, I'm up 2.48% at $350. The past month, I'm up 2% at $280. And the past 3 months, I'm down 7% of my overall portfolio, with a little over $1,000 being lost in the market. For the year, I'm still up. I'm up 13%. That's $1,600. And since December 13th, when I entered the market, I'm up 13% still. So let's take a look at some of the stocks that I'm currently holding. As you can see, I am invested in ACB, that's Aurora Cannabis company, and Cron. Those are my two speculative plays. I'm heavy in the marijuana sector, as I just feel as though the presence and the fact that now Canada has legalized recreational marijuana, there should be some great gains coming out of that particular sector. I own a few shares of Disney. That is the current stock that I am investing in each week. Once I reached 100 shares of Comcast, I started buying up shares of Disney, as that's a safe speculative play that I am going for, as I think that the 2019 year for Disney should be very interesting with some of the things that they have coming up. They're opening up a Star Wars theme park. They're starting their own Netflix-like streaming service. And they have a ton of live action movies like The Lion King, Dumbo, Aladdin that will be hitting theaters. So I think that they will be crushing it next year. So that's my speculative play. I'm still invested in Apple. I've been getting hit hard recently due to the rising interest rates and some of the hurricanes that happened, over the last few months. This really taken a toll on my real estate investment trust. I'm still invested in Glad, PSEC, and my CRF. My ETF has been getting hit hard due to them being heavily invested in Apple and Facebook. So let's take a look at my total losses and gains. As you can see, I'm down in both of my marijuana stocks. I was up considerable amounts. I just didn't pull out of those stocks, and I'm constantly just adding to those positions, as I know that their true value will show once February hits and they're able to report the numbers of what they're doing with their recreational sales. I'm down $8.87 with Disney. I'm up $281 with Comcast. I'm down $308.72 in Apple. The last time I talked to you guys, I was up about $200 on Apple. I'm up on Glad. I'm up on PSEC, and I did say that I was down on my ETF, and that's because those FANG stocks has been getting hit pretty hard. So let's look at each one of them. We'll start off with Aurora Cannabis. Right now is down 3 cents in the market. My average cost is $6.60. I do think that is still a fantastic entry point. I just bought some shares earlier today, and every time I get some money, I'm placing money into this until it meets up with my average cost. So I will continue to buy Aurora Cannabis. I've read several articles, and in my due diligence, I can see this stock being anywhere between a $14 to $20 stock myself personally. That's how I value the stock. So I'll just be continuing to hold this. Cron, I'm down $139 right now. Just waiting for the phone to catch up to me. The Cron is up 9 cents. It's up 1% for today. My average cost is $9.59. I do think that I should have kept my stop loss on this stock, but I wasn't paying attention to my portfolio for a few days, and it slipped under my average cost. And right now I'm not adding anything to the position. I'm just kind of waiting to see if it goes back up to my average cost, or if it just continues to drop down even further. If it continues to drop down further, like, probably I will start jumping into the buying range if it hits around like $7.50 to $7. Anything under that $7.50 price point will be a sweet spot for me to start buying. But right now I'm just on like a hold territory. I don't really have any expected price point for this company right now, as I'm just waiting to hear the results of some of their recreational sales. Disney, I'm down $8.45. I hit my buying point on Comcast at 100 shares about 3 weeks ago, and I've been buying up a share of Disney each week. And it just so happened that the first week that I bought a share of Disney, they were trading at like their highest in the market. They were trading at 118. Their 52-week high is 120. I was buying at 118. So each week I'll be adding a share of Disney. It doesn't matter what the price point is. My goal is to get up to 100 shares of Disney. I talked earlier in the video what I think about Disney and the things that I see going on with Disney. But like I said, I think it's a safe speculative stock that I'll be placing my money in going forward. We have Comcast. Comcast was the original safe speculative stock that I've been placing money in. My average cost is at $35.07. Right now it's trading at $37.80. I'm just going to let my appreciation just continue to rise. If it drops below that $35 threshold, I will continue to buy shares of Comcast. But right now it's on a hold, and I'm waiting to see what's going on as far as what they're doing. I love their business model. I love everything that the company is doing. It's a very big company in my city, so I look forward to the growth in the company. Next we have Apple. And as I said earlier in the program, Apple has been getting hit hard by rising interest rates and the hurricane season. And they also missed earnings, I believe. No, they beat earnings. They actually beat earnings, but they have been getting hit by those two issues, and I think that this is a fantastic buying point. Every little bit of extra money and the dividends that I'm collecting from this stock and other stocks, like I collect about $20.70 every month. I just buy up a share. As you can see, like last week, I got a dividend and I placed it right back into the stock. So I'm just buying up shares slowly until it gets back till my average cost lowers down and they kind of meet back on track. And then that's when I'll slow down the buying. But right now, I think that this is a gift price, and I look forward to buying more. Then we have Glad. I think that this was the business development company that missed its earnings, but I still believe in the company. I think everything is still sound and intact. Yes, as you can see, I think that they reported 2 weeks ago. Their expected earnings per share was 22, and they only hit 21. There's not really much to say about this company. I think that this is just a dividend play for myself until I figure out what I want to do with that money. If I see any signs of Disney maybe taking off, I'll probably just pull the money out and buy up more shares of Disney. And that's the same thing with PSEC. I'll be making the same play with PSEC. These two companies just generate dividends for my portfolio, which I use to help me in buying up shares of companies. So if I see any strength in any of the stocks that I'm holding, I will just pull out of these two stocks and place them in those stocks that I have been doing due diligence on. And the last stock that I want to talk about is CRF. This is my ETF. It's heavily invested in the FANG stocks. And as you can see, if you've been paying attention to the market, the FANGs have been hit really hard. So the NAV price has been getting hit. It's starting to fall in line with the price of the stock. As you can see, my average cost is $14.21 and is currently trading at $11.78. So if I don't feel like buying a share of Apple or anything like that, I'll jump in and maybe buy a share of this. It does have a high dividend. It pays out currently right now. It pays out a dividend of 23 cents a month. So I use the dividend and I either buy up a share of Apple or I buy up a share of this. And that is the overall outlook of my portfolio. I know it doesn't look as good as it has looked in the previous months, but I still am up on the market 13%. So I guess I can't be too sad about anything that's going on with my portfolio. And that's all I have to report today. I appreciate you guys taking the time out and listening to me talk about my portfolio. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section and drop a like if you can. Thanks.